Hello listener and welcome to our festive edition of Lights Camera Christmas Conversation. I'm David.
I'm Steph.
David! Can I also say, why
Bloody
is there only one listener? Hello, listener.
Listeners, it should have been.
You said listener.
I know.
Listener.
Listener. The person editing this.
They're the three people that watch our YouTube videos.
Right, try again. Hey everybody, welcome to our festive edition of Lights Camera Christmas Conversation. I'm David and here's Steph, Maddy and Tom.
Merry
All right,
Christmas.
this might sound rather random, but if you think about it, it's really weird. So the 12 days of Christmas song, as you'd call it. So, on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me, partridge in a pear tree.
Said?
Sent.
Oh.
Like sent in the post.
What?
That's
Have you
what
not
I mean.
heard
Like,
this song before?
No. I always thought it was said.
No, they
Sent.
sent
True
you a
love said.
present.
yeah.
These are all presents.
That makes more sense, but
So-
I've been saying said for 23
Yeah,
years.
I have
Someone
as
just
well.
says to you.
Said to me.
Yeah, said to me.
Said
A
to-
partridge in a
A
pear
sent,
tree.
like a present.
Comment down below whether you think it says sent or said. Apparently it says sent.
It is
It makes
more
said.
sense.
Why
Say
would
it.
they just stand there and say
Because
a
it's based.
partridge in a pear tree?
It sounds better in the song though.
Yeah, it does say
Sent
sounds
to
yeah.
me. No,
Sent
it's
to me.
sent. Said to
Sent
me.
But it's based on the 12 days of Christmas in the calendar of the the 5th of January is the 12th day. Yeah. So that's what it's
I get
based on.
that.
So you'd get. So your true love would send you these things every.
Why is it not 25 days of Christmas? Because technically there's 25.
But the 25th is Christmas. That's like on an
Yeah.
advent calendar. You get 24
Yeah.
days. And then you don't open one on Christmas because it's Christmas. You get presents.
Why would you get... But you're saying that they get sent presents.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to.
Why is it only 12 days? Why is it not 25 days? Why is it not...
Anyway, your true love just sends you something over those 12 days.
You're
So the
right.
first-
Why does it end at the 12th day?
Why is it only 12 days? Yeah.
It's something to do
Why
with
is it not 24?
something a
Why
long
is it
time ago,
25?
hundreds of years ago.
Okay. Well, get your facts right before you start coming
No,
at me.
I've got the facts right. And I'm just saying what the present you'd get. So a partridge in a pear tree. So how would you get that? Would it be just in a pot that you could put in the garden? That's fair enough, isn't it? You get one of those every day, so you'd have 12 of those.
Isn't a partridge a bird?
It's a bird,
Yeah.
no?
Oh, a partridge, that's what I mean, yeah. In a pear tree.
Why
So
would
you
it
get
be in a
birds
pot?
tree.
Partridge being a pot.
But if you get given a tree, a pear tree,
No, it's just a partridge
in a
tree.
pear tree,
Okay, so you get the tree as
Why
well.
is the
you get a tree,
They
a
don't
bird
just
and a
take out the
tree.
tree and give it to you.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get a tree, it's got to be in
Yeah,
a
it's
pot.
generally
hasn't
in a
it? It's
pot,
not just in
isn't it,
roots
if it's-
everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
I imagine they've just
I know
got
where
the
you-
tree
I know
and
where you
plant,
come
dug up the ground and planted the tree in the ground.
But over the 12 days, you get 12 of those. So you need plenty of space
What?
to plant 12. It's every day.
Every
you get,
day you get something and that gift.
And
why
an
do-
extra
why are
thing.
they repeating the gifts? This
It's
doesn't
a
make any
song.
sense. This doesn't make
I'm
any
just saying,
sense.
if this was real, you'd get.
Yeah, I know, it makes no sense if it was real.
And then, the second day, you get 2 turtle doves. And then third day, you get French hens. Fourth day, calling birds. So you're going
you
to
just
get a
get
lot
lots
of
of
birds.
It's a lot of
There's a theme here.
starting a zoo.
But maybe they're to eat.
But are these birds, they all
A
going to
bird
sit in the
sanctuary.
pear tree? That's what I'm thinking.
No, but
Why are all
okay,
these birds, who's going to eat them?
can we go back to the fact that they're sending a partridge in a pear tree every single day?
Yeah, for 12.
No, that, I never interpreted it as that. I just imagine they said they were just reading down from the top down below, saying, "Oh, this is what I've given you."
No, but when you
5
add them all up,
rings,
it adds up
4.
to 364 things.
Oh, it was a
One for each day of the
one
year.
for each day apart from Christmas, which makes no sense at all.
Anyway, on the 5th day, you get 5 gold rings. But that's... Oh, I've lost my tinsel. You get 5 gold...
Just sort the decks out.
Yeah, five gold rings, which is all right because they could be quite valuable. So you got a load of trees and birds, and then randomly some rings.
Yeah, I always thought the rings was like getting married or something, but why'd there be 5?
I thought they would put on the 5 birds' feet. Put rings on their
Yes.
on birds'
To
feet.
track them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they know,
But
you
like-
know they're their pet.
Like
why
those
did
kind
they
of
gold? though?
pigeons.
The only thing I remember about this song is having to sing it as fast as I possibly could
Yeah,
as
it
a
gets
kid.
faster.
And it used to give me anxiety singing this song because it was like I couldn't keep up with how fast everyone sung the song.
But it gets
Point.
weirder then. On the 6th day, you get 6 geese a laying. Are they laying eggs or just laying down?
No, laying eggs.
Wait,
You can have
how's
loads.
that
Now you
spelled?
can have loads of eggs.
How's that
can't you?
spelled? A-laying or laying?
A laying. A hyphen laying.
A laying.
A laying?
Yeah.
That's okay.
And then you're going to get down the 7th day. You get 7 swans a swimming.
So
Do you get a
you're now
swimming
getting a
pool
lake.
as well?
You
Or
get-
like,
you get a
see what I
lake.
mean? Like, how are they
Wow.
going to swim?
These are quite grand gestures, aren't they?
I know, like, if you're going to bring... Tom, if you were going to send me some swans that were going to swim,
I would.
How are they going to swim?
I'd probably just take you down to the Roundhay Park and then show you the swans
Give me some
swimming.
swans. Okay.
These are now your swans, David.
Okay, so when you get to the 8th day, it's enough of the birds. Now we've got 8 maids are milking. So 8 maids turn up. What are they milking? The birds? Cows?
Is that
The birds?
Can you milk a bird?
Milking what?
That's what I mean. A milk, like, do you get, say they're milking cows, do you get 8 maids and 8 cows come along? Just
Wait,
dumped
so-
outside your house. And they're just doing this.
There's no mention to cows there.
But what are they milking then? Maids.
I don't
Milk
think
maids.
I don't think we should talk about that
Yeah.
on
All right,
the
then.
podcast.
All right. And the 9th day, 9 ladies dancing. They just turn up and dance, and then do they
go
stop
home
dancing,
after.
or do they just keep dancing the whole 12 days? So that's weird as
I guess they're dancing the whole 364
maybe they
days
just
of the
do
year.
a dance.
Gets
and then go
weirder.
home.
So on the 10th day, you get 10 lords a leaping, just jumping lords wearing lordy.
The mayor
Cross-
jumping.
Well, you've got the ladies dancing. You need some,
Lords leaping over the
lords
ladies dancing.
leaping.
leading over the milking ladies. But he needs some music. So on the 11th day, you get 11 pipers piping.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause
They,
they have a
Need a
they
bit of-
come. They come with their pipe.
Need a bit of
Surely,
music.
surely you should have the pipers piping before the ladies dancing.
Yeah.
But then to complete the band, on the 12th day, you get 12 drummers drumming.
That's
So
a
there's
bit-
quite a lot going on. All those birds, people,
Yeah, I'd feel a bit overwhelmed
music,
with all the birds.
Every
and
day, you
everyone
get- every day you
dancing,
get
and
all
it's
this.
just too much.
Would you really want this every day for 12 days?
No.
No, but maybe they were sending it to their enemy.
Maybe the 5 gold rings are the only kind of thing you'd only really want
Yeah.
out of that.
Well, I'd take a bird sanctuary.
So 12 times 5 is quite a few rings, isn't it?
5 gold rings.
You could sell all these birds.
Wait, see,
for Christmas
so
dinner.
for 12 days they get 5 golden rings.
No,
So
because
they get
only
six-
from the
they
fifth
get
day.
six-
Only from the 5th
Do
day.
they
See,
get 5 gold rings?
That's too much for us to work out. But they go over 10 golden rings. So there's more golden rings than fingers. This doesn't make sense. I don't think they really thought this song through, to be honest. And I understand why you
we
brought
need to
this
do a
up.
remake of it, don't
What do
we?
you
In
wanna-
today's terms, more like today I gave you a Nintendo Switch or a
Yeah,
six.
electric toothbrush.
8 influencers influencing.
That's
8
my Christmas
TikToks
list.
ticking, talking,
Just no birds or dancing, leaping.
leaping. I don't know.
Lizard.
Leaping lizards. 10 leaping lizards.
Why are you changing? So no birds, just reptiles now. Yeah.
That's on my son's Christmas list.
It's a
A
leaping
lizard?
lizards.
Yeah, he wants it. Oh, I read a bearded dragon.
Have you
lizard.
got him a bearded dragon?
No, absolutely
That's not part of the song, Steph.
There's
saying
no
that
lizards in
the-
this song. It's too exotic.
In our redubbed version.
yeah, we should do that.
See, the song makes no sense.
Yeah.
So
What
David's-
about songs that we like? Christmas songs we like. Like I love a bit of Michael Bublé at Christmas. I know it's cheesy, but I like it.
I don't like Michael Bublé. Just because I listened to him at a concert once. That was working.
You went to a Michael
No,
Bublé
I was
concert.
working behind the bar.
No,
I was
you,
working behind the bar.
definitely paid
You
to
were
do
a
that.
I was
fan
like,
of
this-
Michael Bublé, admit
This
it.
man is terrible. That's what I thought. But I can appreciate that is Christmassy, his songs.
The other
Yeah.
day I put on a Christmas radio station in the office and Tom goes, turn this off right now. Turn it off. I don't want to listen to Christmas songs. He was sang along to every single one of them. So no, I'm not going to
Yeah,
turn
he
them off,
did.
Tom.
And they repeated twice.
And he
can't
still
stop.
sang along to them all.
There you go. What about Mariah Carey? I mean, of course,
Yeah,
when that
that's
song
a
comes on,
classic.
don't
Yeah.
you?
You have to sing that one.
I'd say
Yeah.
George, anything George Michael.
Yes.
Even Careless Whisper is quite Christmassy.
It's a bit sad though.
It is a bit sad, but it gets me in my feels. Ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
Nice.
In touch with your
Relax.
emotional side.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I drink it away.
Right. Feels like
Sorry.
a natural ending there.
Right.
Sorry, cut
already
that
done
out.
it.
I'm not an alcoholic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too clued up on how many sequels there are. I only know like Home Alone 2.
Thoughts on Home Alone 2?
I like Home Alone 2. I think it's just as good as the first one.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
Someone the
He
other
goes to New
day
York, doesn't he?
said that
Yeah,
they like
yeah.
Home Alone 3, and I thought that was rogue.
I've not even seen Home Alone 3.
There's like loads of them. There's like 5 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, they changed the kid as well.
Yeah.
It's a different kid in the later
Yeah, there are
ones.
lots on Disney Plus, aren't there? There's even like
Yeah,
the
they're
Holiday
probably all on
Heist
Disney
one,
Plus.
which is again they're all set at Christmas anyway. But Home Alone 2 is quite interesting because they still take similar concepts, but instead of being at its house, just go to another city. So the location is different, but the concept is still sort of the same.
Is that the one with the pigeons?
Yeah,
Pigeon man.
pigeon
Pigeon
lady.
Lady. Okay.
Yes.
It's a woman.
That's that's the only thing I can remember from that one. But the first one I can remember quite vividly, but the second one is just Pigeon Lady stuck in my brain right now.
Oh, it's the ending that makes me cry though. When she sees him in under the tree, the big tree in I don't know, the ice rink in New York, and they see each other, and it's just really emotional for me, being a mum.
Yeah.
From what I remember, when he sets all the traps for the two guys in that abandoned or that building site, it's all rather kind of very harsh and quite violent.
Yeah.
Do you remember like you get smacked with bricks and
Yeah, I
set
don't
on
really
fire
like.
and all this stuff?
I don't really like those films. I do think they like when I watched them when I was younger. I thought this was so violent. How are these people not dead already?
Yeah, they're like cartoon characters.
I was thinking it's like a cartoon but real life.
Yeah, it
kind of,
is. But it's like slapstick comedy, I guess. But like it's like brutal.
But that makes it, doesn't it? That dramatisation. Like,
Yeah.
you know, in real life, that wouldn't happen, but makes the film, doesn't it, I guess?
Is it of its time? Early 90s, wasn't that? Another one, early 90s, Die Hard 2.
Never watched it.
I've not seen Die Hard 2.
Oh, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's just
no.
me then at us for it.
I've not seen
4.
it.
I've
Sorry,
not seen
Steph.
it.
Can you count?
Steph ain't it?
It's all right, don't worry about me.
Sorry, Steph.
How is Die Hard 2 a Christmas film?
Like Die Hard 1, original, it's set on Christmas Eve. But in last year's podcast, we went in depth of why Die Hard 1 is a Christmas film. Including
Why
use
is
of
it a
Christmas
Christmas film?
music throughout. People get presents. There's a Christmas party. There's lots of themes around about Christmas. But Die Hard 2 is more just isn't quite the same amount of themes. It's set in an airport on Christmas Eve.
But then that's like me and Steph were saying earlier, Harry Potter, the first one, that's a Christmas film. Was it? Was I saying that with you?
I don't think it was me.
Who was I
It
talking
wasn't me.
to?
Well, I was talking about The Holiday
Yeah.
and whether The Holiday is classed as a Christmas
Oh,
film
maybe
or
it
not,
was
because some
someone
people don't
else.
think it is.
Yeah.
But obviously there is a Christmas theme about it, but it's what makes these films Christmassy.
But
Well,
Harry
Harry
Potter
Potter,
is set at Christmas, the
Well, it's
first
not. I
one.
wouldn't say it's actually set at Christmas. It's
Some
set,
of it
it's set in a
is.
year.
Yeah, but some
Oh,
of the,
Hogwarts.
it ends at Christmas, doesn't it? And there's like a Christmas tree, and they're getting sweets and things. And then they like Ron and Harry open their presents under the Christmas tree in like the common room. That's definitely a Christmas film. I watched it the other day because I thought it was a Christmas film.
Well, there are
yeah, you generally watch
yeah.
Harry Potter at Christmas,
Yeah,
I
it
think,
does feel
don't
like-
you?
It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
The same with
It's
Lord of the Rings.
Halloween-y as well.
Lord of the Rings feel to me like Christmas films because they came out at Christmas.
How?
No?
How is it any relevant?
There's some
to
films that
Christmas?
you just associate
elves
with
still
Christmas.
celebrate
they
Christmas?
feel Christmassy even though they have nothing at all.
To
But
be
you
fair,
need
there are elves in Lord of the Rings, so therefore it must be Christmas.
And you
Oh,
need a lot of
yeah.
spare time on your hands to watch Lord of the Rings. So, you know, Christmas time, you're at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
9
guess it's
hours
the-
spread over numerous days.
Yeah, get you through the holiday season.
Yeah.
But go back to your point. I think The Holiday is actually a Christmas film because there's the themes of like romance and that's.
Is The
You
Holiday
see
the one
that
where
in-
they swap houses?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that not a Christmas film?
Yeah, it's like,
Some people don't
it's
think it
romance.
is.
Snows. It's set at Christmas. They get Christmas presents at some point in the film. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
And I guess the title of the film, The Holiday,
Yeah.
it's based on the holiday
And if you
season.
look at the box of the DVD, I guess no one has DVDs anymore, but it's like Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jude Law was on an interview the other day, and you know the Pretty Cottage?
I saw
the
that same
idyllic
interview. Yeah.
He revealed
Yeah,
that it's
it
not
doesn't
a real
exist.
cottage. It's
It's
all
not.
staging in
Because
LA.
someone asked if you could like
Oh.
rent it for an
Da, da,
Airbnb, and
da.
that he's like, it doesn't exist. That cottage is fake.
But we saw
They
we
filmed-
saw the outside of it though.
They filmed some of it inside, and then they had to go to a different location to film the person outside,
Yeah.
didn't they? So they filmed it in
So
like two
that
different
cottage
locations.
is kind of real, just not the interior.
And he was saying the final shot, you know, where they're all dancing together, he said they filmed that at the beginning So he said it was really odd to do it in that way. It was obviously because they were
yeah.
trying to get everybody in the same location. So they actually didn't see each other that much because they were shooting separately. But obviously that scene, they're all together, and they did that in the beginning. Fun
Interesting.
facts about
Yeah.
the holiday. It's one of my favourite Christmas films that I always watch at Christmas. So.
One Christmas film that David needs to watch is Love Actually, which he
Right,
still hasn't
I
watched.
have
How-
not seen Love Actually.
That is the
That
best
is a
Christmas
sacrilege.
Yeah.
Well, try and convince me very briefly then.
It just, there's so many different characters in it. There's so much going on. There's loads of plots to follow, which makes it really interesting. There's lots of drama. There's romance. There's sadness. There's emotion. It's just really good. And there's like, I don't know. I think it's just a really good Christmas film for everyone.
Although I wouldn't watch it with your children.
We watched it in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you watch it with your children?
My
first
parents
bit.
always skipped
Oh,
the
yes.
scenes.
We watched it in school, and I think the person who
The
played it in
acting
school
scene.
forgot about the first scene. But
Yeah.
we were
Every
like, what's
time,
going on?
every time. I'm at the age now where my parents don't skip that scene.
Don't
anymore.
skip
my,
scenes.
my dad just covers his eyes, and then
Yeah.
we get on with it. But
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, there's so many different scenes, isn't there,
Yeah.
throughout? It's all these different stories.
Loosely
That's
connected.
just, it's nice.
Well, maybe I should try and watch it. Yeah, you
I
had a
think
pretty
you
good argument
should.
there about it there, Maddy. So,
Yeah, thank you.
although I'd say it's such a good Christmas film because I've been watching it every year for however long I've been watching it. But yeah, so that it's kind of now tradition more than anything. But you've not had that tradition.
Yeah, I watch it when I wrap
Yes.
my presents because I think that's a good Christmas film to do that because I've seen it so many times now. I kind of know what's going on, so I can focus on wrapping my presents and watching it.
So Elf is a film they put on for putting up the tree decorations. That's a film you just have on in the background.
It was
Yeah.
good back
Anyway,
then.
Yeah,
that's
Elf is a
funny.
good film.
It's
Yeah.
funny, yeah.
So
But there is
good.
a interesting thing I found out the other day. I didn't know about it. There's an unknown sequel stroke remake to Elf.
Oh.
So it's
Really?
had a stop motion one. Yes,
Oh.
it's called Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas.
Have you seen it?
That's
No,
fallen under the
but
radar.
I looked on IMDb and all the reviews give it like 1 or 2 out of 10, and everyone absolutely hates it because it's a loose remake of the actual live action film with just completely different people playing all the stop motion characters, doing all the voices, and they've got lots of musical numbers from the Broadway show, which I didn't know existed,
All right.
and everyone
okay.
apparently hates this.
Yeah, but they
which
would
is
because
quite
Will
interesting.
Ferrell just makes it, doesn't he, in the first
does,
one?
yeah.
So without seeing his actions and how animated he is.
Yes, it's
It's
Jim
not gonna be as
Parsons
good.
from Big Bang Theory plays Buddy in this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe I need to watch
Interesting.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've never seen it on any
Well,
streaming
yeah,
or
where
TV
is
or
it?
anything.
Where can you watch
It came out
this?
10 years ago, 2014, so it's,
Really?
it's 10 years old.
Elf 2? Or
It's
Elf?
not. No, it's called Elf Buddy's Musical Christmas. It's
When
about
did, when
14
did Elf
minutes.
come out then?
2004, so that's 12 years old.
Was it
I didn't realise
2004?
that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but yeah, if you go on IMDb and read a lot of the reviews, that's kind of a good laugh.
Yeah, it seems like the sequels to Christmas films always end up being a lot worse than the originals.
Generally.
For example, Bad Santa 2.
Christmas Chronicles 2 on Netflix, no way as good as the first one. For anyone who's
Not
seen
watched
it.
They're remaking Harry Potter now. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's
Into
a
series.
series, yeah.
Yeah, which I think like
but-
how can that be as good as like the original cast and the original, like it was special because it was so different, I think, and like the special effects and things.
Are they not like following different people? Are they?
I thought it was still like Hermione, Ron, and Harry that
Yeah,
they're
so it's-
following, isn't it?
so
It's just
each
obviously a
series
different cast.
will be based on each book. So rather than having a 2-hour film based on a whole book, you'll have 6-8 episodes.
That's a
Oh,
bit like what
okay.
Star Wars are doing. There's all these
yeah.
spin-off series, and so
Yeah.
your true Star Wars fans probably are they as into all the spin-off series? I think a lot of them are.
But they're not
But they're
using the
mixed, so-
same characters, so like it's different.
Yeah, Star Wars has a
Yeah, it
huge
can be different
time,
actors,
different things
yeah.
going on. Harry
True,
Potter is all
they're
just about the
recreating
books.
what's already
Yeah.
been. Yeah.
Well, that brings us on to kind of Christmas TV stroke streaming highlights.
Oh, okay.
One of the biggest things is going to be Squid Game 2. Comes out on Boxing Day on Netflix.
On Boxing Day.
Yeah, the whole series will drop on Boxing
Right.
Day.
Okay.
A nice happy film for
Yeah,
Boxing Day.
I've not
Festive
seen.
good
spirits.
cheer,
you know, yeah.
happiness.
So it means nothing to me because I've not seen the first.
How have
Squid
you not
Game.
seen the first one?
But no, just not seen it. I've seen Mr. Beast's version, but that's it.
Oh, that's not really.
That's not,
That's not-
not
no,
the
it's
same
isn't
thing.
it?
It's close
It's the
enough.
same.
But,
Oh, you have to watch the first one. Well, I don't know if they're related, the second one and the first
Yeah,
one.
it carries on.
But the
apparently.
first one's
Main
really
characters.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but it's
That's a bit gory.
brace yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch it with subtitles as well. Don't dub it.
Oh yeah, can't do that with
Yeah.
foreign things. No.
I think I watched it dubbed.
I watched
Because
half
I
of it
don't like
dubbed,
reading subtitles.
Another half
Yes.
non-subtitled, and then I enjoyed the subtitled more.
I feel like I can't concentrate on what's going on the screen if I have to read the subtitles.
BBC One on Christmas Day is the new Wallace and Gromit film, Vengeance Most Foul, because I've got it written down here.
Oh, okay. Did you find that in the magazine?
Yeah, found it in the Radio Times. Other TV guides are available. I do like the other Wallace and Gromit films. They're very good, very funny.
It's not the same actor.
Yeah.
He died, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
I think,
he's-
yeah, the guy does the voice is very, very similar, it sounds.
Is it made by the same people who made
Yes,
the other ones?
Aardman Animation, yeah. The same director, is it?
What's this film about?
From one of the other films, there was like is it a penguin? Was the villain?
Oh,
And
yeah,
now
because I've
he's,
seen loads of
He
adverts
comes back, yes.
for like the merch for the penguin
Yes.
online.
But I've tried to stay away
Oh, I
from
remember the
finding out too
penguin,
much
yeah.
about it, 'cause I just want to watch it. And
Okay.
So Christmas Day.
yeah, Christmas Day.
What time?
What time?
6:10.
This is kind of annoying because everything's on at the same time on Christmas Day, isn't it?
Mm.
Because isn't there like there's a Gavin and Stacey Christmas special? That'll be later than that, but
Yeah,
that
that's on
film
at
must
9.
be 2 hours.
There'll be some overlap.
So when are you gonna eat?
The Wallace and Gromit is quite short. It's 40 odd
you,
minutes.
You normally eat like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then you,
That's
you,
true.
you don't have time for games or anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
if you're watching.
if you're
Wallace
watching
and
Gavin
Gromit.
But that's
Stacey,
what
Wallace and Gromit, you got
iPlayer
games.
and Street. You can watch it any time after, can't you?
Is it a
Which is like
Christmas?
watching
Is it
I
a
wanna
Christmas
watch it live,
film?
you know what I mean?
I don't
Or
know.
is it just coming out on Christmas?
Yeah, it's just coming out on Christmas Day.
But it's not Christmassy.
I-
So I can watch it after Christmas.
Maybe.
No, but I feel like Wallace and Gromit feel like
Could be
feels
festive.
Christmassy. I
Yeah.
kind of get Christmas
Yeah.
vibes
Hmm.
from it.
Any other specials that anyone likes to watch, like Bake Off, Sewing Bee, all those reality ones? That any interested?
Outnumbered do a Christmas special sometimes, and they're quite funny.
Haven't they stopped years ago though?
There's a new
But
one.
I think
this year,
they're doing one this
Outnumbered,
year. Yeah.
So,
It's been like a 12+ year gap since they did one.
But obviously
before.
all the kids are like grown up now.
yeah,
But
they
they're still. I think I've still watched that. I really like Outnumbered.
yeah, my brother played rugby against the
Tiger. Oh, the
no,
guy.
the guy with the frizzy hair,
Yeah, the big guy.
big guy. Yeah.
Mm.
I've never watched it.
You've never watched it. You'd
No.
probably really like it.
Okay.
It's
One of
about,
the-
like
It might
Chaos
be-
list
it might be
for
chaos
relatable,
and
yeah.
kids and things.
Chaos and kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, a guilty pleasure for me is, I mean, I love Friends, but I've got a list somewhere, not that I've created, I've found it on Instagram, of all the Christmassy episodes of Friends.
Oh.
So I want to watch
Is Friends
a
on
couple of those.
Netflix? What's
It's
that
on
one?
Netflix,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you
Mm.
watched Friends?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've seen all of it
yeah.
multiple times.
But I want to watch
Yeah.
the Christmassy episodes. I think
Fair
that
enough.
will,
Yeah.
that'll be quite nice.
Yeah, I rewatched a lot of the Simpsons Christmas ones, which are good.
Yeah.
The very first one is the best. Simpsons roasting on an open fire.
What happens in that?
Good song, that.
Homer always relies on his Christmas bonus to buy all the presents. And can't remember the reason, but Mr. Burns, where he works, the owner of the power plants, people are not getting the bonuses, so he doesn't have any money. So he takes a job being a Santa, but then he only gets up $13 from that because of after the training, the costume, taxes and all that. So he has $13 left on Christmas Eve. So he goes to the dog racing. He loses that bet, but at the end, because the dog that came last, Santa's little helper, basically gets kicked out
Oh.
and is just running loose in the car park and runs up to them and
Is that how he gets the dog?
yeah, gets the dog.
Is that
Dog.
the first time they have the dog then?
Yeah, it's
Before
that's the very
that?
first Simpsons episode.
Oh, that's the first
Yeah,
one. I was
from
going to say, because haven't they got the
1990.
dog in like the opening credits and things? In
The
the
first
opening
episode doesn't have
sequence?
opening. The fact that Christmas one does not have an opening. It just
It just
starts.
starts.
with a picture shot of the house, I think. Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Well, I
So
don't
no
think I
dog.
need to watch it now.
So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
we
just told me
Spoilers, everybody! You don't have to watch that episode now.
something that came out in 1990. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
There's an interesting thing I found in this so-called TV guide. It sounds quite interesting. What is it? I've got it written here. It's called Black Doves, a new spy series set in London at Christmas time and follows Helen, played by
Yeah.
Keira Knightley, who has been
Oh.
selling secrets on her political husband for years. But when her lover is murdered and her best friend Sam, Ben Whishaw, are pulled into an increasingly dangerous situation trying to figure out what happened.
I saw the ad for this. I didn't think it looked that good.
I've started watching it and it's really good.
Really?
Yeah, it is on
It's
Netflix now. It also stars Sarah Lancashire, who's also a really, really good actress.
Keira Knightley hasn't been in anything for a while, though, has she?
She
No.
was in something a
She's
couple of years
taken a bit
ago.
of a break.
But yeah, I think she took a
This
massive
is
break.
her comeback, then, is it?
After Love Actually. But
Right,
I found
yeah.
out the other day she was 17 in that.
Yeah, and Pirates of the
Yeah.
Caribbean
Yeah.
was a similar time.
Oh, it was that? Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the guy who plays the boy who's like in love with the girl, is he called Thomas Brady Sangster or something? He was like only like 2 years younger than Keira Knightley, but he's playing like the child and she's playing an
Oh,
adult.
really? Oh.
Yeah.
That is bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you seen Gangs of London?
No.
Is that Christmas?
No,
series?
it's really.
It's not relevant then.
It's really
Yeah.
no, but I was saying Black Doves is quite similar to Gangs of London,
Oh, okay.
but it's just like a kind of a female perspective, whereas Gangs of London is very like masculine, killing. Yeah, it's really horrid.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of torture. It's
Right, you've
not
solved
very
that.
Christmassy, but yeah. Black Doves is actually quite a good watch.
Okay,
Black
right.
Doves,
It's quite
that's
quite
one to
quite
watch.
thrilling.
Yeah, I think I've
And
sold it to
also,
myself. Though.
If you watch it after Christmas, you'll be a bit annoyed because like there's like in the first episode there's like 4 Christmas songs,
Oh.
so you'll be like
That's
watching
a
it
key
too
thing
late.
here. It says set at Christmas time. So
Yeah, it's
I think
quite
it feels a
Christmassy.
December-y thing. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although as it goes on, it gets less Christmassy because it gets more thrilling, such violent.
Slight tangent. Steph, earlier you were mentioning Elf on the Shelf.
Yes,
What you do in your household?
it is.
Any interesting scenarios that you've ended up? I mean, what have happened? You've woken up to?
That I've woken up to.
Well-
My son's woken up
Your
to.
son's woken up to. Sorry.
The more mischievous, the better.
Right.
Really is the theme. So yeah, this is second year running of doing Elf on the Shelf, and it is an effort. It is, because every night you get into bed and you go, going off to sleep. Damn the elf, and you forget. You do. You just forget, and you have all these ideas, but you got to be really prepared. You got to have the props. So yes, it's lots of mischievous things, but there's also some really creative stuff that you can do with the elf. I had him playing Twister with Woody the other night. I put him in the oven last night. Oh, there wasn't the oven, it was the slow cooker with marshmallows. It looked like he was in a hot tub, but Elijah took it in a very bad way and thought he was getting cooked and alive. And of course that was not the aim of that particular one. But yeah, I've had him set up as an astronaut up on the ceiling, covered in tinfoil, and yeah, all sorts of fun things. But yeah, there's a debate, isn't there? Are we, as parents, there's so much to think about at Christmas time, and it's just another thing. So is it a case of, are we just putting too much on ourselves at Christmas time? Is it just a social media fad? Or is it actually, great for the kids? It helps to really, bring the magic.
But was this a thing
into
when
it and,
you were a kid? Because I don't, we never did that.
I never did
No.
that.
remember it.
So
No,
was this just a
fairly
new
new.
thing?
I think it is social media. I think somebody
Yeah.
did it on social media, probably in America, let's face it, because often that's how it starts. And yeah, it's just grown year on year. So who knows? I mean, I kind of like to rewind back time and say, don't start this.
Yeah, you've got to do it
now.
every year.
Every
now.
year,
Yeah.
the kids look forward to it because they all talk
Yeah.
about it at school.
Yeah.
Like, what did your elf get up to? And and they love it. I mean, it's every morning. It's what's elf been up to? And
Do all of the
so-
all of the parents do it then?
most of them do.
Really?
But obviously you get some parents that are really into it. They buy all the props, are really creative with it. And you get others that just shove him in the fridge. And, my son likes the most mischievous, where he's tried to have a number 2 in the toilet and it's everywhere. But it's actually
Have we done that?
chocolate.
Okay.
It's chocolate. It's all good. It's not, there's no, we're not going down that route. But
Okay.
of course, the more messier, mischievous, the better. So that's second year running. Let's see, next year we're going to go again. Who knows?
Well, you've
but
got 11 months to think of ideas. You should just note them down, create a little document on your phone.
I could sell this as a package. So yeah, that's our Elf on the Shelf. What about you? Are you doing an Elf on the Shelf?
No,
this
I've
year?
never done anything like that, so I don't plan
No?
to start. By the sound of it, it's probably best not to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's actually kind of a bit creepy. Like I've found like an elf lying about on the street one time, and then I kind of took it back to my house, and I was trying to scare my housemates with it, just trying to put it into weird places, like he's watching over them, and a couple of times they got a few streaks.
Like a voodoo doll. It's
that kind of thing. Yeah. I thought it was a bit creepy when I
I guess when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's been out on the streets. What's it doing out on the streets?
I don't know what he's doing out on the streets.
Possessed.
It was middle of the night. I was like, oh, okay, I'll take that home with
Someone
me.
had enough.
Someone had enough of
Just
these.
shunned it. I'm not doing this anymore.
It
That'd
must
be
have been
Steph
cursed
soon.
or something.
Mine's definitely going to be homeless after Christmas and shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you and good
Merry
night.
Christmas.
Bye.